Hey guys, Marcus Buff Bagwell here, and today we have truly lost a legend. I've got the proper shirt on for this today because wow, Hulk Hogan. Uh, I mean, it's I'm devastated on this. It really is a big deal, man. This is anybody that didn't like pro wrestling, anybody that didn't like Hulk Hogan, if they had to pick a Mount Rushmore for pro wrestling, then Hulk Hogan would 100% be everybody's one on everybody's Mount Rushmores. So that's incredible. He truly is what got wrestling on the map. You know, in the early days, him and Andre, and then the Rocky as Thunder Lips. I mean, it was some of the best stuff ever, and it really was tremendous on how that um, how that just launched pro wrestling. And again, you got to realize I'm in the era of um, having see pro wrestling where we had to beg people to come in for a television taping and all the way to people us selling out the Georgia Dome. And even in that generation, you got to remember that wrestling still wasn't like it is now. It wasn't thousands of fans turning out. It wasn't sellouts. We were begging people to come into center stage, a 500 seat arena, to do a television taping for free. For free. We gave a bicycle away halfway through. And then I remember one of the first big things we did was we hired the Nasty Boys. They were WWF. We were just WCW. Nobody knew us. But now we got WWF guys. And then it was Macho. But when Hulk came over, even in the beginning of Hulk coming over, we thought it was going to be the greatest thing ever. We do an overseas tour, and it did great for us, the boys of WCW, because we wasn't used to seeing nobody at our shows, and it was a lot better, but it wasn't what the company was thinking. It was not what they were hoping. And I remember the feeling through the boys and the company was that this wasn't going to work, that Hulk Hogan wasn't going to save WCW. He just wasn't. It wasn't going to be what we thought. And then, and then, and then came the NWO. And man, wow, did it all come together. Kevin Nash and Scott Hall and Hulk turns with the red and yellow. I mean, nobody knew that he was going to turn bad. We didn't know. Nobody knew. This was Hulk Hogan, yellow and red. Take your vitamins. Hulkamaniacs to being Hollywood Hogan, the bad guy. And I, Marcus Alexander Bagwell, got to be a part of his journey with the NWO. I mean, it was incredible, brother. When you look around in the ring you're in and cameras are rolling and you happen to be in the same ring that Hulk Hogan's in, you, my friend, have done the right thing. You have done everything right up to this point in your life. You are good to go, buddy. You were in the ring with Hulk Hogan. Just the other day, somebody pulled up a link or something on social media, and it was the entrance of the Hell's Angels. And Knoxville, Tennessee is where it was. And I remember it vividly because of we're walking out with the Hell's Angels. But I also remember I was in the best shape of my life that day. That was like the first day that my diet happened to where I was like shredded, lean, and big. And I wore those black overalls with the NWO on them. And it was just a spectacular time to be on Hulk Hogan's team. I mean, we're in the ring with the original Hells Angels. I mean, everybody wanted to be a part of it. Everybody, the Hells Angels wanted to be part of it. Rodman, all the stars, the hosts of all the channels and the late night shows, all that stuff that happened. Everybody wanted part of it, man. It was really a special, wonderful time that, again, I give a lot of it to Hulk Hogan because of that's what took the NWO to that next level. I mean, Nash and Hall, yes, it was great, but the Hogan being involved with dropping the red and yellow and turning on Macho and him being Hollywood Hogan, man, it was just a special time. I mean, just and it's like anything else. In life, I get I've got a bad attitude, and it's rumors, man. Again, if you really get to the source of who's saying it, either it's not true or there's two sides to the story. And in Hulk's case, I think it's the exact same thing. I believe that he, just I've never seen him not in a great mood. I've never seen him not be cool. Great to work with. I'm just telling you that he's just one of the greatest guys ever. A lot of stars usually, get that star power. They come, they got their own locker room, they've got their own, they got their own dressing room. They got their own catering, but Hulk was always hands on. He was always right there with us, always hanging out with us. Didn't make us. I mean, I bet you I didn't see. I wrestled and beat Rowdy Roddy Piper with the Blockbuster. And I'm telling you, I think I saw him a lot less than I saw Hulk because Roddy just stayed hid. He was, he was that he was that superstar you couldn't touch. And Hulk just wasn't like that. He just always hung out with us. He did catering with us. He was always a special close friend. And he's just has died way too young, man. 71 is just way too young. And I threw that 71 out. I think it's correct. But I don't care if it's 70 or 72 or 73. It's too young. My father passed away at 79, and and that was almost too young nowadays, man. If you don't see 80, I think it's too young. So we lost a true no, we didn't lose a we lost the biggest legend to me today. We lost Hulk Hogan. Anytime we hear of the sad news of losing one of our boys, one of the wrestlers, it does upset me. And yeah, every time we lose one, I always think that I should be in that number. Um, but I'm not. And we lost, to me, again, the biggest wrestling legend was lost today. Hulk Hogan was one of the best. I mean, just think about just think about a young guy coming up and he's going to be a pro wrestler and he's bald headed. You would say, brother, you're never going to make it. Hulk made bald okay. He was thinning from the start. He wore a do rag, and everybody knew he was bald, and it didn't matter. Buff Bagwell could not be bald. I couldn't be bald and be called Buff Bagwell. There's no way. He made bald cool. Hulk Hogan is a true star. He is a true entertainer, and he truly is. And I can call him one of my friends, and he is the biggest legend. And we've lost him on this day, July 24th, 2025. And I hate it. Um, Hulk, I love you. And I know that you're in heaven. I will see you one day where there's no walkers, there's no one legged people, there's nothing but healthy people in heaven above. And I love you, Hulk Hogan.